Raging Gale by James Ryan. Read by the author. Part the 53rd. Hope plays for Charles. It was the next day that Hope tested Abigail's patience. Temptation was placed before Hope as Charles and Aqua swabbed the decks. Charles was explaining to his friend in French the concept, holding his holy stone in his long hands before Aqua, as though he were presenting him with a loaf of bread. Charles would show him the stone, and get on his hands and knees to start scrubbing down the deck. Aqua would try and do the same, though not with the same effort. Hope bided her time like a spider, waiting for Charles and Aqua to make their way down the decks. For every vigorous push Charles gave, every time his long arms were extended, Aqua gave a few careful shoves, the holy stone barely kissing the deck, the way it slid quietly over the planking. She played a fantasy she was working on, as these two came from amidship to stern with the rest of the swabbers. When Charles got close enough to her, Hope shifted to another piece. She played the main stanza 3 times, Charles getting ever closer with each passage. When he was close enough, Hope started to sing the last 2 verses. Rosemary's green, dilly dilly, lavender's blue. If you love me, dilly dilly, I will love you. Let the birds sing, dilly dilly, let the lambs play. We shall be safe, dilly dilly, out of harm's way. I love to dance, dilly dilly, I love to sing. When I am queen, dilly dilly, you shall be king. Who told me so, dilly dilly, who told me so? I told myself, dilly dilly, I told me so. When she got to the last line, she gave a quick look into Charles's eyes. She noticed that Charles had paid attention to her song and gave a slight smile in return. Hope wanted to smile back, but then noticed Andrews looking over at Charles at her. His eyes darted about, looking for whom she had directed the song to. Hope turned her gaze elsewhere to give Charles cover, then went back to the fantasy she had been playing. She cast her face upwards for a second to see if her captain had seen this incident. If Abigail had noticed what Hope had done, she saw nothing to give her a sign that the captain had. Hope looked once again at Andrews, who looked at his fellow crew the way Zoutman would gaze at the horizon for a sail. The look in his eyes was not pleasant. The desires she saw in him this time were of a darker nature than before, baser and bloodier. The look she'd seen in others' faces when they claimed a prize. Hope wished now would be the time to spot a prize, to distract everyone from what she did. The sea was clear of other ships, though, leaving her with no relief from her actions. Thank you for taking this moment with me. If you want to keep up with new chapters as they get posted, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications for when pieces go up.